I'm right here.
Turn your camera on, bro.
Come on, man.
There we go. He's
Oh,
He just
I
woke up,
I
bro.
just woke up. Yeah.
Dog, it's 11 o'clock. Why are you waking up at 11, man? Come on.
God.
That's crazy, bro.
Danny. Energy is formed, bro. I want you to be hyper. I want you can't. There we
So,
go.
though,
That. See, I
Come
love
on.
that.
We looking good. We
Colton,
looking good.
you looking good, bro.
What
You're
up,
beautiful as
Isaac?
always.
I'm
good.
I'm doing good.
Seth, how you doing, G? Good?
Pretty good.
Come on, man. Oh, Isaac, where you at? Back where you came from last time? Isaac,
Yeah. I'm in. I'm
Isaac,
up
what happened?
Mendoza. I'm gonna pull up this weekend. I need to go pick something up out there, so I was gonna stop by for a cool little minute.
I love that. Can you turn the lights on? Amazing. Okay. Zubair, give me permission to record this, bro. I want to drop this on my YouTube. So I want you guys to have a lot of energy. This is going on my YouTube channel. But Zubair,
Yo.
me and you had a beautiful conversation this morning because just emphasis. Whoever doesn't know, Zubair's brother is actually hypnosis.
Psychologist and hypnosis. Yeah.
Psychologist and hypnosis, right? And I told Zubair, I was like, that's good. I love it. But one of the biggest things I could tell you, Seth, is a year in sales or a year in business is going to teach you more about human psychology than 9 years in an actual psychology class. You know what I mean? The reason why I did this is because Zubair right now is building his own program. He just gets the little fitness boy, right? Show him your biceps, what you guys want to see. You know what I mean? Boom, fitness boy, right? My boy's getting big. He's on the bulk. He's on the grind.
I got my food right here, gang.
There we
Boom.
go. You
Chicken
see
and
that?
rice.
He's eating food every day. Danny, you gotta learn from him, bro. Come on, man. You know?
I swear, bro. I swear.
There we go.
Hey,
But one of the
we're getting
biggest
buff too,
things.
you know.
I just got
Bro, I
I'm
can't
eating
even
chicken
speak.
and pasta right now, G.
What
Look
I'm
at that,
talking
bro.
about, bro. What's up?
Everyone's healthy, man. Everyone's healthy. I love it. But Zubair told me, he was like, look, you know discipline is important, right? What is discipline, bro? Because he was talking to his brother, and what did your brother say, Zubair?
He said discipline is there's good types of discipline and bad types of discipline. So there's two types. And that's where our conversation started.
And he said that drinking water is discipline.
Yeah.
Right. And I was confused. I was like, how's drinking water discipline, bro? There we go. Right? So how's drinking water discipline? He's like, because you have to drink it. I said, no. If you drink a gallon of water a day, that's discipline. But if you only drink water when you're thirsty, you're not disciplined. You're just motivated. Right? Danny, if you only go to the gym once you get very, very fat, and then the doctor tells you if you don't go to the gym, you're actually probably gonna die young, bro, because you have a lot of diabetes. Then you start going to the gym. Were you disciplined or you had to be motivated?
You had to do it for your health, you know. You had to do
Exactly.
it or you die. You know.
Not considered discipline. Discipline for me, and my definition, discipline is to be able to maintain the actions of the moment even after the emotion has passed. What does that mean? That means even though you're not motivated to do that thing anymore, it doesn't matter if it's about going to the gym. Promise you, the first 2, 3, Daniel, you go to the gym?
I work out at home. I don't really go, but I'm trying to go, you know.
Dude, the first 2 to 3 weeks, bro, you were excited, bro. You were like, holy shit, let me go, fucking get big, let me impress my crush. So she falls in love with me and shit. You know what I mean? After the 2 weeks, you're not motivated anymore. You don't want to go anymore. You start making excuses and shit like that. If you could still make it to the gym, that's discipline. Bro, if you're only drinking water because you got thirsty, you're not disciplined. That's not considered discipline. If you do it because you know drinking a gallon of water a day is actually good for your body and your mind and you don't have brain fog and you're healthy, right? Then that's considered discipline. Dude, you think I want to just randomly drink water? Sure, it tastes good, but holy fuck, I do not want to randomly grab a gallon. Zubair, you go to the gym now. You sweat a lot, bro. If you're drinking creatine, that's going straight into your muscles. You have to drink water. You have to drink a gallon of water. That's discipline. On top of that, you're eating a shit ton of food. You're already full, bloated, your stomach feels fat, you feel sleepy, and you're still drinking water. That's discipline. But if you only do it because you felt a little thirsty and the office is a little hot, you're not disciplined. Does that make sense? And then what was the other thing we talked about?
Other thing we talked about is how to implement this. It's about planning it out and having a vision and executing.
Amazing. And then his brother, who's a psychologist. How old is your brother?
He's 28 years old.
He's 28. Seth, do you know anything about me, Seth?
Not a whole lot, no.
Amazing. I'm 20 years old, right? I started getting into entrepreneurship at 18, which means I had to understand human psychology because no matter what it is in business, if you want to be able to make money, you need to understand how humans operate, how humans work, and you need to understand human psychology. I've only been in it for 2 years. I'm 20 years old, Seth, right?
Mhm.
What was Zubair? How did your brother say you should implement discipline compared to how I explained it? Do you know? Do you remember?
Yeah, so my brother said, write down 10 pros and cons. Mainly pros about, let's say, going to the gym. And why is it good? So and then you plan it out. I'm gonna go to the gym this day, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna do this in order to execute it. And the next step is execute. But however, you told me that building discipline is not about writing pros and cons and planning it out. If you really, really wanted to do something, you would go out and do it because there's a why, there's a purpose for you. And you told me there's a pinky.
I'll
You
use
give the
Seth for
analogy,
the
you want to
pinky.
give the analogy.
No, that's okay. I'll let him know. Seth, you did not get into this program, Seth, because you wanted to be able to make a little bit more money off of trading, bro. Nobody wants to wake up 5 in the morning, open up charts, look at charts, and potentially either make or not make money. Nobody does it because of that.
Yeah.
Right, Seth? You got into this program because you have a purpose behind why you want to make more money.
Yeah.
Every single one of you guys that got into this program are doing it either because you want to be able to provide better for your family. You have kids. Seth, what's your purpose, bro? Why do you want to be able to make more money? What would making more money do for you? Because regardless, by the way, one of the biggest things, if you guys are talking about, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, that's why I want to make more money. Doesn't matter how much money you make, your bills are going to go up. Seth, me and you both live paycheck to paycheck. The only difference between our paychecks is mine is a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Dude, we both are gonna, if my tire blows, your tire blows, we're both paying for it. The difference is I gotta pay $800 for my tires.
Yeah.
One of them, right? If my car gets hit, I pay a lot of money. It's a very, very nice car, right?
Yeah.
I got a lot of bills, bro. I gotta pay for this off. I just paid today alone. I've already spent $7,000 on just bills, right?
Yeah.
We both live paycheck to paycheck. My paycheck is just bigger. What's the purpose behind wanting to make more money outside of the money?
Helping my family out. Like
Boom.
supporting them.
That's why you trying to make more money. So for a fitness guy, if you want to build discipline in the gym, you don't do it because you want to go to the gym and you want to be able to lift weights and get sore. Who the hell actually wants to do that? Bro, not only are you, let's use a fat person, for example. You wake up early in the morning, you look into the mirror, you don't like the version of yourself that you see in the mirror, so you go to the gym and you hit weights. Now your chest is sore. Now you got to go to work. Not only are you still fat, but your chest is sore, right? It sucks even more. It's been 3 months and you still haven't seen progress. Colton, why would that guy still keep going to the gym?
To lose that fat and get skinny.
Nope. Because his purpose has nothing to do with losing weight. It has everything to do with the fact that for him, he wants to look into the mirror and be proud of who he sees. For him, his kids, Seth, do you have kids?
No.
Who has kids here? Anyone? Nobody? It's okay. For him, he wants to be able to go look at his kids, and he wants his kids who already watch cartoons and see Superman, Batman, and all these people with six-pack abs, he wants to be able to go look like a superhero to his kids. If my kids see me and I'm flabby, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm fat, I sure as hell know for a fact that my kids aren't going to look up to me the way I want them to look up to me. Do you want your kids to be fat and slobby on top of a couch, Joshua?
Hell no.
Hell nah, bro. Come on, man. You want them to look up to you and be like, holy shit, that right there is my dad. He's a fucking superhero. That's his purpose. And that gives him the discipline where it doesn't matter if he just worked 12 hours, 14 hours, he's still going to make it to the gym because his purpose is that great. Do you think after a 14-hour shift, Joshua, you want to go to the gym, bro?
Hell no, but that's why we discipline.
That's why you're disciplined, bro. The motivation is gone. You're not motivated. You're not going to feel happy to go fucking burn your chest. You're already tired. why would you make yourself even more tired? Because you have a purpose behind it. Dude, you're already working a 9 to 5. Why would you get into a program that's gonna teach you day trading? You're already working hard to make money. Why would you work even harder? Because realistically, Joshua, how long you been in my program?
I want to say like 4 days.
4 days, bro. And have you got paid any? Have you made any money yet?
Hell nah.
Well, you put a lot of hours.
Hey, that's
You
why we
took.
got to keep going.
That's what I'm
'Cause
saying. You took.
we know
You
the
took.
results.
You took time out of your day to get on this meeting, right?
Yes, sir.
Amazing. So why? Because you know there's a purpose behind it, bro. You're not doing this so
Yep.
you could get on meetings like this and have a good-looking guy named Mukadir yap at you all the time, bro. You're doing it because you want to be able to learn how to make a little bit more money from the people that are already making that kind of money. So you could, what's your purpose?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be able to retire both my parents, bro, because
Boom.
they gave a lot to me, you know.
Exactly. You're not doing it because you want to get on this meeting and hear me yap for 30 minutes. You're doing it because you want to get my information and to be able to retire your parents. So if it doesn't matter if you're tired right now or not. Are you still gonna get on the Zoom meeting to make sure you get the information to retire your parents?
Of course.
Amazing. Doesn't matter if you just did a 14, 15-hour shift. Are you still gonna get on the Zoom meeting to get the information to be able to retire your parents?
Yes, sir.
If it requires you to make $20,000 a month to be able to retire your parents, are you gonna try to figure out how to make $20,000 a month?
Hey, whatever it takes, bro.
If it requires you to go sacrifice your friends, your family, your birthdays, like any pure form of happiness, are you gonna go do that to be able to retire your parents?
Yep.
Amazing. And at the end of the day, if you give up because it got too hard, it doesn't affect you in any way. You go back
Yep.
to a normal, happy, good life. Who does that affect?
No one. Only me.
Your parents, bro.
Yep.
Joshua, if you don't go retire your parents, who's gonna do it for them?
No one else is, bro.
So is it pretty selfish for you to give up knowing that's the only way for you to be able to go retire your parents?
Yep.
Boom. That's discipline right there. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I was which respectfully, I love your brother, Zubair. I love your brother. But being in business so long lets you realize, holy shit, all the psychological stuff is very easy as long as you understand how to do it. I know I talk a lot about discipline, but there's steps to how to build discipline. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be, let me take a piece of paper out and write 10 good things about what's good about going to the gym. Go figure out why you even want to go to the gym. Seth, you go to the gym?
No, not yet.
Amazing. You got to start going, bro. And it becomes easier if you realize why you want to go.
Yeah.
The only reason you don't go is because you don't have a purpose behind it yet.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
just doing home workouts at the moment.
What happened?
I'm doing home workouts.
Hey, home workouts. Hey, that's even
Yeah.
better. So you do go to the gym. Val, you go to the gym?
Have free time, I do stuff at home.
Boom.
I don't
You
like
see
going
that?
to a building of other people's body odor. That's nasty.
That's hey shit talking shit about me. Goddamn. Okay. I go to a public gym, bro. Damn. But no, there. You guys have a purpose behind why you want to do it. Whoever stays consistent is gonna get huge. Zubair right now has a very huge purpose behind why he's going to the gym and he's so committed. This guy's trying to be an influencer. He wants to be able to go motivate other people to go to the gym. So if you're gonna go to motivate other people and build a program behind wanting to be able to teach other people how to do fitness and how to work out, you sure as hell better be working out every single day and be disciplined. You know what I mean? Seth, you gonna listen how to work out from a fat guy? Come on, man. You gonna learn how to become an entrepreneur and successful from somebody that's driving a Prius?
No.
Hell no, bro. All love to them, bro. They're great people, but I want to go get information from the people that have the information. So there's a reason why I had to drop out of college very young, bro. I went for business school and the boy was driving a Prius. And I knew I can't learn anything from somebody that's driving a Prius. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
Outside of that, one of the biggest things you guys got to realize is you should not, and this is gonna be a pretty hard pill to swallow for a lot of you guys, but you learn lessons as you grow up. Gerald, you should not be on this to go achieve happiness. I don't know if I've told you guys this or not. Happiness is a curse. iPhone, do you want to say something? Bro's name is iPhone. Happiness in itself is a curse for you guys. If you chase happiness, you will not be happy. Colton, is that pretty ironic? Colton?
Yeah, a little bit. I see what you mean now.
Pretty ironic, right? I thought we were all gonna get on the Zoom call so we could be happy. Right? A sense of purpose is far better than happiness. I promise you guys. Happiness is gonna end. Colton, that person that you love is gonna pass away one day. Right? Those things that you love to do, you're not gonna be able to do it anymore at one point. Right? That car that you drive is gonna be gone one day. Does that make sense? Happiness is a curse in itself. You guys should not have to go chase happiness. Happiness is an identity. You get it through fulfillment, through purpose, through identity. Does that make sense? Colton, I know for a fact if I try to go become happy by doing degenerate shit, I could get that shit instantly and it's gonna be gone. So if I do drugs, I want to get a higher high. The reason why people get into smoking a vape to then smoking weed, then doing cocaine and shit like that, these people did not enjoy it in the beginning, but they were looking for external forms of happiness, and that's gonna fade. And the second it fades, what do you think you're gonna try to do?
Get more.
Get more. See, Seth is smart. You're gonna want to get more, and you get more, and you get more, and you get more. And what's gonna happen at some point? You just fucked yourself up because you're not gonna be able to go get that higher, high. You know what's better than chasing happiness, Juan?
Man.
Form of identity, bro.
Hell
That's gonna keep you happy because you could go take away my car, you could go take away my office, you could go take away my business, you could take away my knowledge, but you can't take away my identity, bro. What does that mean? Doesn't matter how hard you try, I am still the motherfucker that retired his mom. Doesn't matter how hard you try, I'm still the 20-year-old that created a 7-figure business. Doesn't matter how hard you try, this is my identity. I help people. I influence people to do better. I tell people, make sure you don't go smoke, drink, vape, go to the gym, and I motivate people. That's my form of happiness. Juan, if I wanted to, I could go to the beach right now. Why am I sitting in front of over 30, 40 people teaching them how to better their life? That's my form of happiness. Why? It's my identity. I am a mentor. Does that matter? That's an identity. I'm happy all the time because I have a high sense of identity. Juan, second you retire your parents, you think anyone can take that away from you?
No.
But it doesn't matter what they, bro, go talk shit behind my back. Juan, you the motherfucker that retired your parents, bro. Dude, the second you start a school for young children that could go make money, you think anyone could go take that away from you, bro?
Hell no.
You think that happiness right there, knowing for a fact that you were the motherfucker that worked hard every single day to be able to put yourself in a position where you could do that for young kids, for your parents, that identity, that form of happiness is never going to go away. And if you're trying to go chase a higher high from there, that means you're just doing better and better for the world. Does that make sense?
Hell yeah.
That form of identity is going to make you happy. You know why Zuber is going to be happy for a very long time? Because he knew he had to go work hard every single day. And it doesn't matter what you say. You cannot tell this guy he's not fit. Bro, you could say, I don't like your hair. I don't like your shirt. I don't this. But you can't say you ain't got big biceps, bro. That's a form of identity. True happiness comes from fulfillment.
Oh.
True happiness comes from being able to go achieve your purpose. I will never, ever let anybody, doesn't matter if it's my parents, my family, my friends, my coworkers, my business partners, nobody is going to come in between me and my purpose, what I was born to do, because that's fulfillment. And if I die today, Juan, if I die today, I'm so happy knowing when I was alive, when I was on earth, every single day I worked hard to be able to fulfill my purpose. And if God had to take me young, if God had to take me early, he knew for a fact that if I was still on earth, I would have done something fucking crazy, bro. That's a true form of happiness. Stop chasing happiness. It's gonna die. Stop trying to go chase a form. Oh, that girl you love, relationship, take her on a date, whoopty fucking do. That's just gonna end. Your parents at one point, you retired them, good, amazing. They're gonna pass away one day. You went to fucking Miami, had a lot of fun. Now you got to come back and you're depressed. Bro, fuck all that shit. Go do something in this world, Juan. Go be something. Go become something. Stop being a number. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean by that, Juan? Stop being a number?
Stop being just like everybody else.
Bro, if there's a plane crash, right, and a lot of people passed away, they're gonna say about 400 people passed away, including Juan. Juan Lopez. What's your last name?
Oh, it's long, dude. Del
It's
Bosque.
long? Huh?
Del Bosque.
Del Bosque. Yeah, there. They should have your first and last name because you had an identity. So you weren't just a random person. They said there's all these people and Juan because you had an identity. So they had to emphasize that you were on it too. That's an identity. Does that make sense? Don't be a number.
Yeah.
Do something so good. And you don't have to go do something crazy for a couple years. You could do something in one day, something so great in just one day where you remember for over 70 years. You don't have to live 70 years to be able to exist for 70 years. You got to do something great in one day where you're known for 70 years. Go change someone's life so much where no matter what happens, they will always be talking about you. Gerald, if I make you successful, when I make you successful, when you make a lot of money, you don't think you're going to tell your kids about me? You don't think your kids are going to tell their kids about me?
Of course.
For as long as they're alive, they knew that my grandfather talked to a guy named Mo Mukadir, and he learned everything he needed in order for our family to be good. I selfishly want to be able to say that I made Braden successful, that I made Val successful. That's a sense of purpose. Does that matter? Braden, how you doing, man? Can't unmute.
Good, man. How are you?
I'm blessed. Every day's a good day. I got breath on my lungs, shoes on my feet. Why didn't that be good, man? When'd you get into my program?
Yes, sir, dude. I'd say about a week or two ago. Yeah.
Amazing. How was it, bro?
Good, man. I'm learning a lot, just getting through the intro and shit, learning about the psychology, and just about to get to the trading 101.
Beautiful. What's your purpose, bro? Why you want to make more money?
I want to make more money to retire my parents, give back to my community. I was very blessed growing up, so I just want to give back.
Amazing.
Simple as
You know everything there is gonna be hard as hell to do, right?
Oh, of course, dude. Of
You
course.
know, you're gonna have to sacrifice friends, you're gonna have to sacrifice family events, you're gonna have to sacrifice a bunch of shit. But at the end of the day,
Definitely already.
everyone-
Yep.
Huh?
I definitely already have getting to the
Boom.
point I am now.
So you're already good, man. Come on now. I don't want any of you guys. I'm very transparent about what I do within my business. I knew exactly what I had to do in order for me to be in this position. So if it sounds like I'm yelling at you guys and I'm telling you guys stuff that's counterintuitive and you're like, bro, what? I gotta sacrifice. I've been this, bro. I promise you. It's for your own good. I will
That's
never
why we're
make
here to
you
learn from
guys.
the masters.
What happened?
I said that's why we're here to learn from the masters.
Come on, baby. Master Splinter. Right? I will never tell you guys to do something that I haven't done personally. I haven't done myself. If I tell you guys go do 100 push-ups, I'll do it with you. If I tell you guys go to the gym early in the morning, I'm gonna go do it with you. Everything that everything that I had to do in my life is what I'm telling you guys. I had to go sacrifice my happiness. I had to go sacrifice a bunch of friends, a bunch of family to be able to put myself in this position. So I know for a fact you guys are gonna have to do it too. Have you found people that didn't have to do what I had to do in order for them to become successful? 100%. There's people that still play video games and they're successful. I don't play video games, right? I'm teaching you guys a guaranteed sustainable way to become successful. Not a maybe it will work out, maybe it will not work out. This is a guaranteed successful way. Braden, there's no way in this world where you sacrifice everything, everyone, you only solely focus on your purpose and why you want to be able to go make a lot of money, and the universe will not give it to you. The universe is very, very, very abundant, bro. It will give you everything that you ask for, but you have to be deserving. And if you're not deserving, you are not getting it. Does that make sense? Go work hard, bro. Go be the 1%. The reason why we're called the 1% is because what we do is shit that 99% of people either can't or will not do. So every single day I go try to do shit that I know that a lot of people can't or will not do. That's why I'm different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Uber, if you want to go become successful, if you want to go achieve a lot, if you want to have the best program, you have to do shit that a lot of people can or will not do. You have to go work hard every single day, even if you don't see the achievements of fulfillments. You've seen my success, bro. For anyone that doesn't know, Zubair was with me when I had a Toyota. Zubair saw that shit. He's seen my success. When I first got my car, his house was the first house I went to. Cause I was like, dog, you saw me from this. He's my best friend, bro. I love this guy. Very grateful for him. So Zubair, you saw what I had to do. You saw that sacrifice I had to make. You saw how hard I needed to work. Now it's your turn, bro. Go influence people. Go motivate people. Go discipline. Everything that I taught you, go spread that shit. Go teach other people how to become successful. You're way too successful for your age. 99% of the 18-year-olds, by the way, guys, he's 18 years old. 99% of 18-year-olds wish they could live like you, bro. Wish. Bro, your life is unique. Go build identity. Fuck happiness. Fuck going to the club. Fuck going to parties, bro. Go become the version of yourself you need to, and there's no way in reality why you wouldn't be able to go get everything, bro. Everything's going to get handed to you. ودختار كده دسمة دسمة خودش افتي. I didn't have to try. I didn't have to go look for her. خودش افتي. Because man, I didn't try.
Yeah.
Bro, if you go become the version of yourself you need to, the God and the universe will give you everything that you want. It's just going to be handed to you as long as you're deserving. And if you don't have it yet, emphasis, everyone. If you believe that you worked hard as fuck already and you still haven't achieved everything that you wanted to, and you don't have it yet, God isn't giving it to you because you think that you don't, he thinks that you don't deserve it. He's not giving it to you yet because he knows if he gives it to you now, you're going to lose it. You have to go build that mental resilience. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Sure,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on. That's
I'm
a
a
fire
fucking
game, bro.
yapper, bro. God damn.
Hey.
You guys got any questions at all? I know I had you guys up for like 20 minutes. Anything you guys are going through personally, bro. I told you guys, no matter what you do, success comes from the mind. So it doesn't matter, Seth, if you go become successful in trading, dropshipping, e-commerce, Shopify, your own business, you're going to have a specific kind of mindset. It's this mindset. A mindset of abundance, a mindset of knowing for a fact that no matter what happens, you're going to go get that thing, figuring out what your purpose is, right? This mindset is going to get you everything that you want in this universe. I promise you. And it doesn't have to be off trading. We just use trading as a tool to be able to get there faster because we know everyone in trading can become successful.
Mhm.
You guys got any questions or anything you guys are going through in life where you're like, holy shit, I wish I had an answer on how to solve this problem? Because if the only reason why you guys are not where you want to be right now is because there's specific problems that you guys are going through.
I got one question.
Go ahead, G.
So basically when everybody says, or when you ask, what is your purpose? Most of everybody says to retire their parents, to become financially stable and all that.
Yeah.
So let's say you do achieve that, right? What do you believe your purpose should be after that?
Your purpose, I'm gonna tell you. One of the two things. Number one, it's not gonna be easy for you to figure out your purpose. Emphasis. When I say purpose, I don't mean what you're trying to do right now. Juan, you're
Right.
born twice in this world. I don't know if you've heard this from me or not. You're born twice in this world. Have you ever heard me say that?
No, not yet.
First time you're born is when your mom gives birth to you. Second time you're born is when you figure out why God, you believe in God?
Yep.
Amazing. Why God even put you on earth. Right? There's no way you just put you on earth so you could go work at 7-Eleven for 40 years, retire, and all that shit. Bro, there should have been a reason that everything in this universe has a purpose to it. Everything. There's nothing in this universe that hasn't been placed on earth for a reason. We're an evolving creature. We're evolving creatures. Earth is consistently evolving. What's the purpose of this? Bro, a while ago, somebody wanted to be able to speak to somebody else from miles away, so he created the phone. The phone that was on the wall evolved to a phone that we could carry in our hands. You still couldn't play video games, none of that shit. So somebody put keyboard on it so we could call people from it. Then it became touchscreen. Then because it's already touchscreen, let's go put a bunch of video games. This had a purpose to it, right? Even your hand, bro, what's the purpose of your pinky finger? Dog, if I hold something without my pinky finger, there's a hole in the bottom. If I get sand, it's consistently going to fall. The pinky finger is the only one that holds everything tight. Does that make sense? Everything in this universe has a purpose to it. So you have a purpose. There's a reason why you were put on earth. Go figure out what it is. And it doesn't have to do with money. Not everything has to do with money. Muhammad Gandhi, do you guys know who that is?
Mhm.
A while ago,
No.
the Britons took over India, right? And they were treating Indians like they were nothing in their own home country. Mahatma Gandhi was never successful, he was never rich. But his purpose was to be able to go free India from British power. To a point where he never wore clothes, he wore a robe. That's how poor he was. That was his purpose. You know who else had a purpose? Who's ever seen the painting of Van Gogh, the all night star? You ever seen that?
Yep.
That guy right there was never famous until the day he died. So he doesn't even know how famous he is right now because he passed away before his fame came up in front of us, right? He did not give a fuck about money. He didn't care about any of that. But he knew he had to wake up. He wanted to be the best painter. That was his only purpose. His brother gave him money for food, and he would go buy a bunch of cashews. He would live off a cashew a day, buy a bunch of painting supplies, and paint. That was his purpose. And I promise you, Juan, even though he was starving in a broken house, he was crazy mad in love with a girl that didn't want him to a point where he cut his ear. He was so happier than both of us combined. Because he knew what his purpose was, why he was put on earth. Does that make sense? Go figure out your purpose. Figure out why God put you on earth. If right now for you it's staying, if right now for you it's to be able to go retire your parents, eventually once you do that, you're going to figure out what your purpose is even more, bro. It's going to be hard as hell for you to figure out what your true purpose on earth is, because if it was easy, it wouldn't be valuable. Does that make sense? Everything valuable in this world is hard as hell to get. Right? For me, it was to be able to go retire my mom. In the process of doing that, I realized that I could go help out a bunch of people. And now my purpose is to be able to not die twice. The first time you die is when you're buried in the ground. The second time you die is when the last human being on earth remembers who you are. Bro, we still remember Muhammad Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., George Washington, all these people because they did some great things in their life. I want to go do something so great where even when I pass away, I'm remembered for generations on end. That's my purpose. But that wasn't my purpose a while ago. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Your purpose is evolving, dog. It's always, you're always going to be greedy, man. You're always going to want more. You're always going to want to do more. You're always going to want to have a bit better identity. Humans, as human beings, were very, very selfish and greedy. Not in a bad way, bro. Juan, back in the day, we used to live in caves, right? We didn't even have fire to cook our food. So what did we do? We discovered fire, right? Then we were like, you know what, Gerald, I don't want to live in a cave no more. I want to get out. So we went to houses. We got out and we built wooden houses, right? Gerald, you live in a wooden house or what's your house made out of now?
I'd assume like concrete and a whole bunch of other
Boom.
materials, bricks, stuff like that.
Exactly. We don't live in wooden houses anymore, right? So we were in caves. We got out. We're in land now. Now we got cement houses. Now, one of my boys, Gerald, he lives in a penthouse in the sky. He doesn't want to live in a thing anymore, right? He doesn't want to live in a normal house. He wants to live in the sky, right? So what do? We built skyscrapers to touch the sky. Bro, Burj Khalifa is over. Huh?
We talking about Zach?
Zach, boom. Zach, Mundir, a bunch of other people.
We
right?
turn to Elon, want to go to the moon, other planets.
Exactly. So what do we do? Now that we touch the skies, Juan, we're so much more greedy, so much more selfish. Now we want to go to the moon. So what do? Did we go to the moon?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Of course. Supposedly. Gerald's one of those guys.
Supposedly. So they say.
Supposedly. Now we already touched the moon. That's not enough. Now we want to live in Mars, bro. Bro, we were living in caves. Now you want to live in fucking Mars, bro? Where else do you want to go? To the fucking sun, right? We're hella greedy, but that's not bad. You know what I mean? Juan, be grateful for everything that you got right now. Be grateful for the fact that you're even breathing, right? There's a bunch of people that don't have half the shit that you have. Be grateful for the problems you have. Because realistically, Juan, I saw this from somebody. Grab your problems, doesn't matter what problems it is, put it in a fucking hat with a bunch of other people's problems, everyone's problem in this universe, in this world. Would you rather have your problems or somebody else's problems? Because emphasis, there's
About at
people that
home.
don't have
Ain't my problem.
houses. Exactly. People that don't have houses, leaking fucking houses. You know what I mean? Some people are amputees. There's a lot of people dealing with a lot more bullshit. So be grateful for everything that you have, but don't stay there. Always want more. Always want more.
Right.
And in that way, never cheat, never lie, never steal, always help people and try to make people come with you. And if they don't, let them be where they're at. They're happy where they're at. But always try to achieve more. If they're slowing you down or they're stopping you from achieving your purpose, get rid of them. My mental health and my purpose matters more than anything in this world. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like my dad says, never stay comfortable where you're at.
Oh,
Always,
never, bro.
always go more.
Exactly. Come on. Any other questions at all? That was a good. Did that answer your question, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, your purpose right now, very light, was the same thing I had. Eventually, bro, I promise you, you're gonna go get a bigger purpose and a bigger purpose and a bigger
Later
purpose.
on, yeah.
Bro, you're good. You're good. Just don't get comfortable, bro. Always try to go achieve your purpose, bro. You could go do everything and anything in this world, bro. Don't try to go have a realistic mindset. You remember what I said about the word realistic?
Yeah, realistic is bullshit. That word is bullshit.
Realistic is bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Realistic, the word realistic is a combined thought of all 8 billion people. So when we say this is realistic, it's because that's how all 8 billion people think together. Bro, I don't
Right.
want to live like the other 8 billion people. I want to be the 1%. So if I do, bro, I gotta go think unrealistic. There's no way in hell you're telling me that when we said we're gonna go to the moon, every single human being thought, holy shit, that's realistic. Dog, that was the most unrealistic shit we ever said. But we achieved that shit. You know what I mean? Any other questions at all?
Yeah, are you able to give some advice on just like getting rid of bad habits? Like right now, I was smoking weed for like a fat minute every day. I stopped doing that, but right now I'm trying to get rid of the vapes. I got
Bro,
some nicotine
I'm
patches
telling
right
you,
now, but
addictions are horrible, bro. But I promise you, when you get a real reason behind why you should quit, it's gonna become so much easier.
yeah, that's
And it's
really
not
why I
supposed to.
stopped smoking weed, because I'm trying to get into the National Guard, and so I gotta pass a test. So
Boom.
it's way easier.
There we go. So you already know. You know what I mean? Go figure out what the purpose behind you quitting is. In general, for me, I'm very blessed and grateful that I never even got into it. I never got into smoking, drinking, vaping, and stuff like that. And the only reason I didn't is because for me, doesn't matter who I'm around. The only people that I want to impress realistically is God and my parents. And for me to go drink, are my parents gonna be proud of that, Colton?
No,
Is God gonna be proud of that?
no.
So why would I want to go and impress the people that I'm around right now? Those are the only two people, the only two beings that matter to me. That's why I never got into it. But now that you've already gotten into it, go figure out what your identity is, bro. Go live off that identity. The millionaire version of you, the version of you that's gonna go impress millions of people to go do better. Does that version of you smoke weed? Hell no, he doesn't, bro. You know what I mean? No, he doesn't. Bro, go create that identity. Do you want to become successful? Do you want to become an entrepreneur? You want to be financially free? You want to go impress a lot of people? Go build that identity. You got to go start walking like that guy, talking like that guy, moving like that guy before you even get those things. Juan, before you even become successful, before you even see the real money, you got to walk, talk, move, and act like that person first. It's called be, do, have. You got to be that person first. Then you're gonna do those things and then you're gonna have it. Zubair knows, bro. Zubair, do I talk any differently than I did when I had a Toyota?
Difference, bro.
Hell no, bro. This is the way I'm talking to you right now, Juan. This didn't come now that I'm successful. I was already talking like this before I even had shit. Before I was even making the money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Bro, start talking like this, moving like this. Go do the shit you need to in order for you to go make your parents happy. And I promise you, it's gonna instantly come to you. And when it does, bro, it's gonna look like overnight success. Holy shit. Does that make sense?
Hell yeah.
Come on, man. Other than that, any other questions at all? Like yapper, if you let me, man. All right, beautiful. Don't want to hold you guys for too long. Obviously, it was like a quick little 30-minute meeting. Hopefully, this kind of inspired you guys to do a little bit more, a little bit better. Braden, Friday meetings, I want you to come. Has nothing to do with trading, nothing to do with psychology of trading. Has everything to do with the mindset you need to have in order for you to be successful, period. Does that make sense? Danny,
Yeah.
you too. Ali, Kevin, Isaac, Seth, Juan, Val, Gerald,
I'm always here, man.
Zoom user, Colton, Joshua, all of you guys. I'm very glad you guys came in. Very grateful for you guys. The reason why I do this is because I want you guys to go resemble me, represent me. I want you guys to be like me, and in order for me to want you guys to be like me, I should probably go be a good person as well. You know what I mean? Some stuff about me, I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't steal. Doesn't matter how much money I make, I'm not gonna go throw trash on the floor. Doesn't matter how much money I make, I'm not gonna park in the disability parking lot. I'm grateful for everything I have. Doesn't matter how much money I make, it does not make me any better than you guys. Okay? I use money as a tool, not as a form of status. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Be God loving, be good people. And other than that, you guys have a blessed day, okay?
Sure.
You too,
You as
G.
well, man.
Man, enjoy.
Dude, chill.
Get it.
Peace.